Let's talk about how YouTube changed my life with less than 1,000 subscribers. Yes, it has. And I remember before I started YouTube, going on YouTube and looking for these very videos because I'm in an Ring and I wasn't sure whether I wanted to go on YouTube and what the actual benefits of being a content creator and posting content were. So I thought it would be really cool and really fun to do a video like this whilst I'm outside of my daughter's cheerleading class. We've got time, we've got to get it in where we can. So, the first way that YouTube has changed my life with less than 1,000 subscribers. So, at the time of this video, I probably have like 720 subscribers, and I've been on YouTube for maybe like a year and a half. Not always posting consistently, so I have to say that as well. But the first thing that YouTube has done for me is, number one, improve my confidence. I, before YouTube, did not like being on social media, didn't like being on camera, didn't want it, didn't care for it, none of that. It was a no from me. And it took a lot of practicing how to talk, how to be camera ready, how to articulate myself. And I always thought this isn't something that I would do, but it's given me a lot of confidence in myself, a lot of confidence in my content, a lot of confidence in my ability to actually think of an idea and be able to articulate it and post it and actually think people are going to watch. Because I think the thing that kept me not posting for a long time, because I was like, who's going to watch and what am I going to talk about? But actually, which goes on to my second point, is I'm actually pretty creative. As a person who had never really created any content whatsoever before YouTube, this whole idea of being a content creator and being a creative was so foreign to me because I didn't see myself as a creative. And being on YouTube has showed me that I am absolutely a creative. I am a creative person. And it really unlocked this like childlike creativity in me. There's something really cool. And even though a lot of my videos are sit down videos, there's something really cool about thinking of an idea in your head or a concept in your head. And that's where it is. That's where the creativity is. It's in your head. And then taking this idea and this thought and making it and scripting and making a video out of it and then editing it, and then there's something that's there to show for your creativity. So it showed me and taught me the ability to take an idea from my head and make it into a real life concept. And this is something that I've been able to use in different areas of my life now. So outside of content, if I think of an idea, I'm able to execute. So the videos that you see online, if you've never posted any content, actually take some thought of they take some sort of planning and some sort of thought. You don't just pick up a camera and all of a sudden it's on YouTube. You have to think about the idea. You then have to record, and then after that you edit the video, and then there's the thumbnails, and then there's tags, and then you post it on YouTube or whatever social media platform. So there's a whole process to it. And I was someone who didn't have the patience for it, and I thought there's no way I could do this on a consistent basis. But YouTube has taught me that no, actually you can, and it's a bit of a slow burn. I had the expectation that after 6 months I'd be like 100k followers, but it's really not about the subscribers or the followers. It's taught me how to be creative, how to shoot angles, how to I think about lighting now. I think about, oh, when I leave, like what my content would look like. I would have never thought about that before YouTube. So it's given me the creative ability, and I've been able to use that in my workplace, in my business, in my home. And these are the skills that I'm now teaching my children at a young age, that they don't have to then learn creativity when they're older. We literally script and we think about ideas and stories, and we write books with my kids, because I've realized that everybody is creative and children are very creative and childlike, and I'm really just trying to tap into that with them as well. So that's the second thing that YouTube has done to change my life. It's really unlocked that creativity inside of me, and realizing that, looking at how God created the earth and how amazing the flowers, the trees, like that is all creativity. And if I'm a child of God, then I have that same creativity, not just in content, but in every area of my life. I am able to create things into existence from nothing into something. And I'm definitely maximizing that. The third thing that YouTube has done to change my life is it's made me a better speaker and a better articulator. Now, I am a speaker, international speaker. I speak a lot on platforms, on panels, and I've had the privilege to work in organizations, to work in NGOs, and work with a lot of women's empowerment organizations, and also create my own organization. And that was at the back of just sitting down every week and speaking on camera consistently for the most part and learning how to articulate. So there is something so powerful that is having an idea or teaching something and being able to simplify that concept or the idea so that somebody else can understand that. And that is a skill. Sometimes when people speak, they use a lot of jargon or they say ums and ahs, and you don't really know what someone is saying. So I've really, every single time I sit down and record, I've really been able to start to master my craft by speaking, by practicing, and by watching myself back. When I first started my YouTube, I would say, yeah, yeah, what I'm trying to say is a lot. And I was so intentional about removing those filler words because as a speaker, you can't really be doing that. So being on YouTube has taught me to slowly remove the filler words and be able to articulate and to speak and to know when to pause, when to know when to speak, to know when to engage people, being very intentional about my pitch, my tone, how I sound, how to allow somebody the space to reflect and think about what I'm saying has been from YouTube. And I'm really grateful for that because from the back of that, I've had a lot more opportunities to speak, a lot more invitations for events because I've been able to perfect my craft and I'm still learning. I'm not there by any means, but I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still evolving. But YouTube has really been that platform where I've been consistent in speaking, sitting down, writing down concepts, simplifying things, coming up with ways of saying something that the average person could understand. And I'm grateful for that skill. That skill is now bringing me into rooms that I didn't think I would be able to get outside of this place. It's, yeah, it's been really cool. It's been really, really cool. I don't know what number I'm on now. The fourth thing that YouTube has done to change my life is it has connected me with people from all around the world. This is huge. I never really I knew that social media was a bit of a connector. Like it really is this global village where people from around the world are seeing your content. But I think the thing for me that has been really amazing is when I post videos on YouTube and then people find me on Instagram and they send me DMs and say how my videos have impacted them or just want to be a friend. And I've had really cool people from all around the globe that have reached out and we've really connected. And I think one person in particular, shout out to Karen, is Karen who watched my YouTube video once. She subscribed to my YouTube channel and was watching my videos. And I don't know what happened, but at some point we got connected and we started talking. And then she then told me that she wanted to do makeup and her passion was makeup. And as soon as I had an event, she lives in England. So as soon as I had my first event that I was doing, I said, Karen, you have to come do my makeup. And we met in person. And it's twice now that she's done my makeup for both of my events. And she's done a fantastic job. But that relationship came off YouTube. She watched a video and reached out to me. I had people from like Kenya, I had Kenya reach out to me and was like, oh, thank you. And it's been really, really, really heartwarming to know that it really is, we really are a global world. Distance isn't really a thing on social media. And the reach and the impact, and you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching a video. You never know the impact that your video will have on someone else. It might change the trajectory and the course of their day, of their whole month or week, or their whole life. And that impact is overwhelmingly what's the word, I don't know, I just love it. I love knowing that I'm connecting, I'm getting to know people and hearing people's stories and learning more about people. And then the fifth thing that YouTube has done to change my life is from the back of YouTube and from the connections that I've been building with women, mostly women, it's mostly women who watch my YouTube channel. From the back of all the connections and all the feedback that I got, I actually ended up starting a women's community, an organization called the Influential Women. We have managed to do 2 events in this year. We do masterclasses and we are growing. And that has been because YouTube has awarded me the space to share, the space to connect with women, the space to grow in confidence and realize that actually there is a need for a community. And I have this amazing community that I've been building that came from YouTube. And I just wanted to encourage someone who is thinking about starting a YouTube, or maybe they they set it up and they then haven't done anything with it. You don't have to have 100,000 subscribers to make impact. You don't have to have the best technology to make impact. You just have to get started. It's not about the numbers, and sometimes with social media, numbers can skew impact. It's about impact and not numbers. I don't have 100,000 subscribers. I have 720 or whatever number that is currently. But from those 700 subscribers, I have been able to make an impact in my life and women around the world's impact. And if I would waited for me getting 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers, what would happen to that one person who would have watched my video that I didn't make because I thought no one would watch my videos? So whatever message that you have, whatever content, whether you're going to be doing vlogs or sit downs or be in the car like me because you're a busy mum, yes, it's going to take time. YouTube does take time. YouTube requires a lot of work that isn't necessarily there in the short form content. So I do understand why people may be like, oh my gosh, it's so long, because it is. But again, it's a slow burn. I really believe that YouTube is such an amazing platform. I love long form content. I'm all about learning and growing and seeing people's journeys and growing with people and building a community. And YouTube is that place. I'm not really into short form content. And yes, I do post on Instagram, not so much TikTok, but more so Instagram. But there is something that is just so heartwarming about being on YouTube and the long form content and getting to know people and the podcasts and all of those things. So, in conclusion, YouTube has really changed my life with less than 1,000 subscribers, and it could do the same for you if you allow yourself to be seen, to be visible, and to get your message out. You have a message regardless of whether you're doing comedy. That is a message, whether you're talking about health and finance or beauty and makeup, whatever that thing that you want to do, there is space for you. And I've recently on my feed, I don't even know why, I've recently been seeing a lot of over 50s year olds that are starting YouTube, and they're really like blowing up, and they're now getting money from that, and they're retired, and it's just they've found their community. And that's one thing about YouTube is you can find a great community. You can build a great community of women or people that are like-minded who like what you like. I think I used this example in one of my previous videos that I found myself one time looking at. It was a man who was mowing his lawn, and he had thousands of people that were watching him and commenting on his videos and just watching him mow his lawn, because there is a community out there for people that are interested in how to mow your lawn effectively or how to mow your lawn great. I don't know, but there is a community out there for everyone. And the more you post, the more that you give your people that are for you and your community the chance to find you and to connect with you and to grow with you. So it's never too late to start on YouTube. Don't focus on the numbers, focus on the impact, focus on community and building relationships, and you will go far. Don't give up regardless of how long it'll take you. Don't give up on this YouTube game. That's all for today about how YouTube has changed my life with less than 1,000 subscribers. Let me know, are you wanting to start a YouTube channel? Have you started a YouTube channel? If not, what is holding you back? What is the story that you're telling yourself? What is the thing that is holding you back from getting started? Because we are waiting for you. We are waiting for the message that you have to give us. As always, I didn't introduce myself. Hello, my name is Rodna Ntabeni. Rodna Ntabeni, and on this page we talk all things productivity, lifestyle, health, and wealth. So you are in the right place. Go ahead and subscribe below because there will be more content on this page. And if you've liked this, then I can guarantee you will like my other videos. I will see you in my next video.